that's exactly what they're doing. There's enough phonies running around in this world. We all know that. People who pretend to be one thing, but are far from that. People who don't want to be authentic, who don't want to be real. And we're quite honest with you, I have no time for them. Needless to say, that isn't applicable to my guest coming up. It's the big ticket himself. It's Kevin Garnett. It's a conversation I've waited to have with him for a very, very long time. I couldn't wait for this. And I assure you, after you listen to part one of this two-part interview with Kevin Garnett, airing today, this Friday, throughout the weekend, part one, and then part two airing this Monday, I promise you, you won't walk away disappointed. Stephen A. Smith with the big ticket, the champion, the Hall of Famer, the one and
We got people that have ownership in our company that don't ever want to be seen. They want to play the shadows. I played with a guy named Rasho Nesterovich who was quiet and he never wanted to communicate. And I had to learn how to get the best out of Rasho, but without, having the components of being communicative and all these other things. So I like to say, man, that when I speak to players and when I speak to young people, they are only listening to me because of my walks of life and the things that I've been able to achieve and survive. And survive to talk about and to, survive and talk about and learn from and apply those things that I've learned. So, I'm never trying to play an expert. I've always told people from day one, I'm gonna F it up before I get it right. But I come from a great place. My heart, everything that I do is for the spirit of something betterment. And I believe that I'm light. So, with those things, the walks of life, your experiences, when I sit down and talk to you about what you've been through and negotiating and just this whole journalism, just all of it, bro, that's the meat to me. That's the wonder of all of it. So, those things have helped me in every parts of my life and the things that I've absolutely been successful.
What player in the NBA, past or present, most reminds you of yourself?
You meaning in what?
Your mentality, everything that you just described about you. Most
They took that fire from the league.
remind you, I ain't talking basketball. I'm talking about your mentality.
When I sat down and talked to Russell Westbrook a couple times, and if you've ever sat down with him, he's
Deep
not
brother.
Deep brother, and is real. Like what? So
real
today,
and raw.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like
not a fake bone in his body.
Man, it was dope to talk to him, Stephen A. And he felt like an old soul. I felt like he was an old cousin that I ain't know I had. And when I listened to his belief, when I listened to his declarative, the things that mean something to him, they really do mean something to him. And when I had a conversation with him, I saw how he works at a high engine, which is why he's always hurt, which is why he's nicked up every now and then. But he's going a million miles.
He's
like
not
when
stopping.
I see that, that's like the closest thing I can embody. I would hear all these tales of Mike.
Am I fair in saying something like that when I'm describing some of the modern day athletes that exist today?
What the hell was that? Tap cross behind the back, Euro. This man tapped back behind the back Euro.
If somebody's talking about a deficiency in your game, that don't mean they're talking about a deficiency in you.